everyone. Today we're going to be making traditional Vietnamese rice cake, and the following ingredients as follow: mung bean that we soak overnight, glutinous rice that we also soak overnight, and here we have pork belly that we mix it with shallot and other ingredients. And then here are the banana leaves that we're going to be used to wrap the rice cake. So the only difference between this video and the last one we did was this one we're going to be using the Instant Pot, and the recipe that we're using is going to taste so good. I hope that you stay tuned and watch this whole video, and please always remember to press like and subscribe if you like this video. Okay, so these are the rice cake or bánh tét that we just wrapped. We're going to show you later on how we actually wrap this. Okay, so we're going to start making the Vietnamese rice cake. Okay, so there are two sides to the banana leaf. This is the smooth one, or? Okay. So the one that has the contour lines, that's what it's going to be on the bottom. The smooth will be on the top. So we're going to use 4 of these banana leaves per rice cake. Okay. So first we're going to pour in the glutinous rice or sticky rice, and you can see it's laid out like that. Okay, next we're gonna put in the mung beans, so the center right where the glutinous rice is located. Then next we have the pork belly, and this one long strip. The pork belly, you want to have some fat on there so it doesn't dry out the cake. So now we're covering it up, and then gonna cover another layer of glutinous rice on top. And make it nice. So this is the tricky section of making the banana rice cake. Not banana rice cake, I'm talking about just the rice cake with the banana leaves. Okay, so we put the yarn in place. Okay. So sort of like a bowl.
Temporary.
Yep, this is just a temporary holder. And then so you want to hold upright. Okay, make sure all the glutinous rice is shaken down. Okay. And then we'll cut the excess banana leaves. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Add a little bit, like a spoonful of glutinous rice if you need to, and then just pack it all the way down. Okay, and then fold it. Add a section of the banana leaf, and then another section. So we're gonna use a rubber band to temporarily hold the banana leaves in place. And then we switch to the opposite end of the rice cake and then cut off the excess as well. Okay. Okay, 1 extra spoon and then pack it tight. Okay, so the rice cake, we cut off the excess banana leaves, and now we're gonna fold it. Make sure all the banana leaves are in place before we tie them up. So to temporarily hold this in place, we put rubber bands around it. Okay, so the rice cake is about 8 inches, but we're gonna need about 120 inches of string to wrap this rice cake up. Okay, we're gonna be beginning to wrap. To yarn the rice cake. So we're going to show you how to do this. Right. So you can see the first time we string this, we string the long way, right? The longer
right here.
Part of the rice cake, and sort of crisscross the yarn, right? And then sort of spin it around right at the end, right? And then do another notch, right? To hold that in place. Very nice. Okay, so
here, the thumb right here. You keep it.
Okay. So you center the thumb right where the rubber band's at as your temporary guide.
Move this around.
And then move the string around
under.
And that will make one
then
turn, right?
It's here, underneath.
And then under the yarn, right?
Dây này nè, vô trên này, kéo ra.
Okay. Almost like sewing. Okay, so what's next? Then we tie another section and okay, keep the yarn right.
You can take off the temporary, the first one.
Okay.
Take it off.
Okay, now you can remove the temporary notch that we initially created. Okay, and string the third knot, or maybe section. We should say third section of the rice cake. Okay. So far, very nice. Who taught you this? Okay.
Learn.
You learned, right?
From here.
Okay.
On the thumb, under,
And over, right?
underneath here.
And then underneath. Okay.
Like this. And
Okay.
here.
And then go ahead. And then string. And then okay.
It's done.
Okay, it's done. Beautiful. Oh my gosh. Let me see it.
Wait, you need to cut the rubber band out.
Okay, so the last thing we need to do is just cut out the temporary rubber band that holds the leaves in place. We don't need that anymore. So this method does waste a little bit of rubber band, but the final outcome looks very good, beautiful, and just like the pro. Okay, I hope you all get this. So with 5 pounds of glutinous rice or sweet rice, we're able to make about 10 of these, which is worth about $14 per rice cake if you buy it from a store. So yes, this is about $140 worth of rice cake that we've made, and this is still raw. We haven't cooked it yet, so we'll show you what the outcome is going to be when this is completely cooked. Putting the rice cake into the Instant Pot to be cooked for about 2 hours, and I think we can only fit about 5 of these. We don't want to
The maximum line.
past the maximum line. Okay, so now we're going to pour in the hot water shortly. The hot water. So this will help to reduce our cooking time instead of just adding cold water, right? Okay. As you can see, the water line, it's very close to the water line.
Should add more.
Okay, we can add a little bit more water. Okay. Or additional water, so it covers the rice cake. Okay, completely. All right, I think it's good enough. Okay, so the rice cakes are now in the Instant Pot, and we're gonna cover it, and we're gonna tighten it. And we want to make sure that this is sealed, right? Set the time for about 120 minutes. So 120 minutes. Pot is now on. It's going to cook for 120 minutes. Our regular pressure cooker, we're going to be cooking the 4 additional rice cake, because the Instant Pot can only cook about 5. The pressure cooker is going to cook 4, and this will take probably about 3 to 4 hours to cook. After 2 hours of cooking and half hour of wait, now we are venting.
Slowly.
To release the pressure from the Instant Pot. The float valve has completely dropped down when the pressure has been released from the Instant Pot. To open the Instant Pot. Okay, so as you can see how the rice cake has been cooked completely. It's time to remove the rice cake from the Instant Pot. Very hot. You want to use something else? Okay, so there are 5 rice cake in here that we just removed from the Instant Pot. And now we need to soak it in cold water. Now we're rinsing the rice cake with cold water to harden it, because it's very soft right now. The Instant Pot really is cooking this very well. Should be about 2 hours exactly. And these are about 8 inches in length. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna leave it so it's dried. Okay, so these 5 we cook with the Instant Pot, and these other 5 are pressure cooker and the regular pot. Okay, so we're gonna cut one of the rice cakes for you to see. We're going to use a thread to cut the rice cake. This is the traditional way of cutting rice cake in Vietnam. It makes a very clean cut, as you can see. If you use a knife, it wouldn't do the job correctly. This is what the final product looks like, and if you zoom in, you can see the pork, the mung bean, the glutinous rice, everything like it's supposed to be. So thank you all for watching this video. Please remember to press like and subscribe. See you next time. Bye.